Welcome back to video number 3 on why to use the Spartan sales system. Now I hope you're ready because this is where things are going to get exciting. Now on a daily basis, we receive daily at our Costco's, or I'll just use my store as an example. Team Spartan receives in Santee on an average about 3,000 members daily, or should I say 3,000 cardholders walking through our door. And from those amount of cardholders, we normally receive 3 types of sales that walk through our doors. The first type of sale we receive is walk-ups. The second type of sale we receive is what we call B-backs, or appointments of things of that nature. And the third type of sale that we receive is new lines, the ones that we actually go out there and hustle in the aisle, or what we know as our E3 initiative, to go ahead and bring them in. Now, based on these 3 forms of sales, if we're going to be honest so we can get a clear picture of really how things are working, most of our sales that we receive are from walk-ups. Now, if I was to break it down on a percentage base, walk-ups, I would say from our business, would be 65% of our business. B-backs would then be about 20% of our business, and new lines would equal out, I would say roughly at this current time, about 15% of our business. Now, what do these numbers actually mean for our business? To simply put, if you want to get a clear picture, it means that we're only really tapping into about 1/3 of the overall traffic that is actually coming into Costco. Now, I'm going to stop for a minute and let that sink in. We're not even tapping into 1% of the traffic that actually is coming into Costco. And the second point I want to point out is, because we're not tapping into all the money that's coming through these doors, is that we're leaving a lot of money on the table, and we're really just focusing on walk-ups and not really leveraging the traffic that's available to us on a daily basis. But I want you to stop and really imagine if we were able to increase our daily productivity by a merely 0.3, 0.5%, or a big whopping 0.5%, can you imagine what it would do for our actual door counts? So to put this in perspective, let's imagine that our door count goal was 469 activations, okay? If we increased it by just 0.5%, that would take the daily store activations from 15 to 20 activations a day, and we're still not even converting 1% of the daily traffic that is actually inside of Costco. So bottom line is, what we're trying to present here is to get you to recognize that there is an opportunity for you to write your own paycheck by leveraging the traffic found inside of Costco.